Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.
And that's always all good. So that leads to the good and fuckery, y'all.
Hey, now we talking. Now we fucking talking. No
All
offense to any other segment, including mine.
Here we go.
This is what I be waiting for. That good and that fuckeration.
Damn right.
Good.
Especially that fuckery.
What we pissed at and what's the fuckery? Tell me.
The first good, and I forgot to mention this on 420 or whatever. But not only did Snoop Dogg release an album, and I got halfway in between. It's real West Coasters, but for some reason I really like West Coast music. Anyway, not only that, on 420, Redman and Method Man versus.
And nobody told me it was going down. Like, these verses are sneaking up on me. Like, I hear about them the day after and shit. Like, yo, what is happening? Because that's when I would have wanted to see. Because I know they just turned that shit into a concert. I know they was.
They did. And Redman, Redman birthday weekend was like, I think it's either all 420 or like a couple of days before, but it was basically birthday weekend. And there you go into 420, and you got a Red and Meth versus or whatever. The fuckery is I haven't finished it.
The fucker is what?
I haven't finished it yet. I need to watch it because I've been working all week. I haven't had a chance to fully watch that junk, but yeah, they like my favorite rappers. Anyway, matter of fact, I would safely say the Bring the Pain Method Man is the reason why I started rapping. I like that song very much, pretty much. But
I can see
from this podcast seemed like a podcast of verses. So, you got your Tiz takes about the rap battles or whatever. We had Cap, Cyclops, Red versus Meth or whatever. And my favorite fuckery of this week, Derrick Jaxn versus Cam'ron. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Lord. What?
Let me tell you.
Those are the two names that I did not see coming across the same.
Let me tell you.
Like, how did they intersect? What the hell?
This is how it happened. Now, well, first off, let me throw the rest in peace in. Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace, Black Rob. And rest in peace, Shock G. That just happened today. I just saw it today.
Hold on, what? Shock G?
Yes, Shock G.
No, what is 2020 and 2021 is going just ham bone.
Fuckery, yo. Rest in peace.
Did you just say Shock G?
Yes, Shock G.
The one that put the satin in the panties.
Yes, Shock G.
Oh,
Shock.
Man.
Yeah, man. That just popped up like a couple of that popped up like 2 hours ago before we even started recording or whatever. I saw my homeboy Twin. He said in a group chat with my brother that Shock G passed, man.
We done lost MF Doom, Shock G.
Yes.
We done lost it's like a rapper every week. Vaughn, it's just what in the hell is happening? Yo, what is going on, yo? Is it I'm noticing more deaths because I'm older now? Is it what is going on? But it's like I feel like this is the most celebrity deaths.
Yeah.
In one short span that I personally remember in my lifetime at any point. This past year, I feel like it's been like a deluge of just
and they're not old.
Name after name, bro.
It's not like they're crazy. It's not like they're old. They they're people in their 50s and 60s. And that's what's scary. So yeah, man. So yeah, rest in peace to them. To get back to the subject, this is what started. So, like I said, rest in peace, DMX. Basically, Derrick Jaxn or whatever, he posted basically a rest in peace DMX post, pretty much, or whatever. And this is like after he's been like radio silent for a good minute, in general. So I guess when his post popped up on Cam'ron's timeline, Cam'ron had something to say. Pretty much.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
So this is what Cam'ron said. And mind you, Cam'ron is one of my favorite rappers. Not just off of rap, just off of personality. Because on social media, he is hilarious. He is hilarious. Like I didn't even follow him because he was one of my, you know why you go on Instagram and it's like people you can follow and stuff like that. I already seen it a couple of times and I'm like, I didn't really follow him. But after I saw a couple of posts that he posted like through Twitter or Facebook or whatever, I was like, man, I'm following him because this is just too funny not to get into it. But this is what Cam'ron said to Derrick Action Jaxn.
Action Jackson.
This nigga been low since he got caught cheating. Now he want to resurface with this post, talking about the DMX post. I know new X personally. He don't fuck with your kind, homie. Don't try to use the sympathy card, nigga. Fuck out of here. Go figure out how to lie, trick more women and shit on niggas, on your own niggas. Hashtag clout chasing.
Damn.
So Derrick Jaxn responded. So Derrick Jaxn responded with a little bit of passive aggressive. I'm gonna make it seem like I'm mature in this situation. Big homie, you acting like I cheated on you. This ain't the type of event to use your voice, your hurt to voice your hurt feelings about me. Respect this brother's legacy and his family more than you're doing right now, right? And
okay, the professional answer that you would expect. That makes sense.
But ever since then, Cam'ron's been going in, man, on him, man. I think he let up now, but man, it just haven't stopped. He was like, dog, I'm not the one you want to try to go do it back and forth with or whatever. But man, if y'all catch up on it, man, it's hilarious, man. Cam'ron is like the perfect type of pet.
Because Cam'ron he like that 50 Cent type petty, like, like really? That far?
No, he is. He
that
is the
far? All right.
Remember him and remember the beef between him and 50 Cent? That was hilarious. No, matter of fact, any diss that Cam'ron has ever said is hilarious, yo. I might not even have had his side in the beef every single time, but I still rooted for him.
It's entertaining.
I don't ever get disappointed if Cam'ron did someone.
He got the entertainment factor now.
Funny as hell.
Talk about Jay-Z wearing chocolates. He got the chocolates on.
Man. Jay wear whatever the fuck he wanted. $1 billion chocolates.
I thought 50 Cent might have met his match when he came up against Cam'ron, though, because every time 50 Cent came back with something, Cam'ron came right back.
Yeah, they was a good little squabble.
Curtis.
Big facts.
But all right, so going down the line, I like to say positive vibes and goodwill soon to Baby Blue or Pretty Ricky because he got shot in a robbery in South Florida.
Yo, what is yo? It's like
and then, man,
and then,
yeah. But on a good note, because we brought this up on the live. We brought this on the live, so I'm gonna put this up there. We've definitely been on the stock market and digital coin hustle, learning on that. Nas, our boy Nas, invested in Coinbase, which was basically what Tiz was talking about in our live, the cryptocurrency that's been going on, created by Brian Armstrong. 100 billion strong. So Nas invested in it in about like a year after it was created. It came out 2012, and I think he invested in it in 2013. And they say whenever Nas invests in something, it's always between 100 and 500K. So by now, he has at least around 160 mil off of Coinbase, pretty much. For the year. And then Kevin Durant, he just started investing in Coinbase in like 2017, and he said that he's valued at like he said his investment went over like 60,000%, and I still trying to figure out how you go over. Is that even a percentage? You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
That's
people,
fucking crazy.
we gotta people find out how to get that.
Get your investments,
get that money while you're breathing,
and get your money on.
Sit
We
on
gonna
your
get
ass
Uncle
money.
Curtis back on. If you got your questions, send them on so we can get this money.
Coming soon, the best of the Podnas greatest hits.
You feel me? You gotta get this money, man. Gotta get this money, buddy. That's it.
All right. So this is my last of the fuckery. I'm about to get real serious right here because this is kind of close to home. On the low, the main subject we talk about here, it is not close to home because he's not from my area or whatever, but you'll see how it ties pretty much.
Okay.
All right. So it was this data breach at this Christian crowdfunding website called Give, Send, Go. And it revealed that serving police officers and public officials have donated money to fundraisers for accused vigilante murderers and far-right activists and fellow officers accused of shooting Black Americans. In many of these cases, the donations were attached to an official email, like official email addresses, but they were like it was attached to that email, but they would donate saying anonymous. But when you track down the IP address, you will see the official email from that person right there. So it's easy for them to find it, pretty much. So that raised questions about the use of public resources and supporting such campaigns. So beneficiaries like Kyle Rittenhouse, that 17-year-old boy that went into that BLM protest and with the assault rifle.
Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
Murdering protesters in Kenosha, Wisconsin last August. According to the data from the site, between August 27th and 2020 and January 7th, 2021, they raised $586,940.
Jesus Christ.
Donations of $25 made on September 3rd of 2020 was anonymously. Oh man, these syllable words is messing me up. And I used to rap. Hey. So anonymously
had that conversation about lips again.
Oh, Patreon, man. When you hear,
look like he got him transplanted onto his face, and that's what's trying to talk because that shit is coming out. Flick it.
All right.
What the fuck?
So on September the 3rd, 2020, it was a $25 donation anonymously donated. It was found associated with the official email for Sergeant William Kelly, who currently serves as the executive officer of Internal Affairs in Norfolk, Virginia Police Department. Internal Affairs.
Pretty close to home, man.
Internal Affairs.
So you know the police officers ain't getting checked for no crazy shit because he on some crazy shit.
Because he's on some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is the comment that he left. God bless. Thank you for your courage. Keep your head up. You've done nothing wrong. ... Every rank and file police officer supports you. Don't be discouraged by your actions of political. Don't be discouraged by actions of political class of law enforcement leadership. So I put that out there to just put my people out here that lives near me in the 757 area. Y'all know that Norfolk is basically Rome of the 757 area. It's the middle square right there in the middle of the 757 area. Yep. If you live in any of the 7 cities, Chesapeake, Suffolk, Virginia Beach, Hampton, and Newport News, and Portsmouth, my hometown, somehow, some way, you're going to have to go through Norfolk some kind of way, pretty much. So this guy works in internal affairs. Internal affairs. And it's been controversy about just Norfolk and how things been running in Norfolk, where like they're running people out of homes and stuff so they can rebuild and gentrify the area or whatever. I don't know if y'all know, but they're actually in a process of building the casino in Norfolk, which is going to rival a casino that's being built in Portsmouth or whatever. So it's a lot of areas. Yeah, it's a lot of areas, you know, like they're cleaning out where you got pretty much the project areas and stuff like that. And they're getting totally wiped out pretty much, man. I have a friend that actually lives in Norfolk or whatever. And yeah, that whole street or whatever, they're going across and they're knocking down houses, and they're giving them vouchers to get other houses or whatever. But that's what's been going on here. So I'm just putting that out there, man. Y'all just, hey, I know Virginia.
Rally up and hold your head, man.
I know we're in a turning point. You know, marijuana is being legalized and stuff like that, but it's still a lot of weeding out we need to do. Because when you have somebody in internal affairs, an organization that is supposed to police the police on how they police the public or whatever, and they approve on people getting killed or whatever, citizens that they supposed to be protecting or whether they want to or not, that is still your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just need to work together. Like, that's why I'm gonna be honest. Because I have low faith in America system itself, I have low faith in voting system. But as far as voting locally and the people that you're going to encounter every day or whatever, I still think that is way more important than the presidency and congressmen and senators or whatever. Just around that. But yeah, that normally the good and fuckery don't end on a serious note. Sometimes they do, but I just want to put that out there.
The fuckery is some serious fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. 7 cities rally up, man.
It's a lot of it's a lot of protests been going on, man. Like for the past like couple of years or whatever. Like people been protesting. I don't remember because we got a lot of Confederate flag statues and Confederate statues or whatever around here. So people been protesting in Portsmouth and Norfolk. They shut down a whole highway one time. Matter of fact, it was the main highway from downtown Norfolk or whatever.
As well, they should.
Or whatever. And what's the dude? Remember Jafari from ODU?
That name sound familiar.
You had a dance battle with him one time, man, when it was the House of Blue.
Yes. Yep. Got you.
Yeah. He used to paint his face and stuff. Yeah. Man, that man has become an activist, man. I follow him on Instagram or whatever, man, and he's out there in the front lines for real. Like at first I thought like, all right, is he just doing this just to do stuff? But oh man, it seemed like every issue that's been going on, he's right there, out there, and
you gotta respect that.
Yep. Even in that last shooting that was in the ocean front, we speak on that too. So yeah, man, we doing things out here. So, but yeah, man, that was this week's Good and Fuckery.
Right on, man.